What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another Watch Dogs Legion guide. Today I wanted to take some time to share with you the best tech skills to unlock early on in the game, as well as if you are limited on tech points but don't know exactly what to get. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to tap that red subscribe button and drop a like as well. Thank you so much for doing so. Now let's get started. Alright, so it's no secret that the tech skills are very useful in Watch Dogs Legion as expected. Each tech skill can be unlocked with tech points that you either earn from missions or find scattered throughout London. So let's discuss the best ones to unlock first if you haven't already. So you are probably aware already that the Spiderbot is at the core of Watch Dogs Legion and very important throughout the campaign, as well as when finding and unlocking things like masks and collectibles around London. Therefore, I would recommend upgrading this as much as possible early on so it can have sprint, double jump, and have an AR cloak. This will make your missions a lot easier just with these simple abilities. Next, we have the AR cloak provided to us by Harry Potter himself. Well, maybe not, but it would seem so. The AR cloak ability allows for players to turn invisible for a limited amount of time and is great for stealth takedowns or avoiding enemies. While uniforms are nice to have on certain recruits, you can never go wrong with having an AR cloak in tough situations. Fully upgraded, the cloak lasts longer and you can perform takedowns from farther away. Moving on to the Deep Profiler tech skill, this is an absolute must-have in Watch Dogs Legion, so you might as well get it whenever you can. The Deep Profiler tech skill allows you to gather intelligence on potential recruits that dislike DedSec. So while some people are more than willing to join DedSec, given you do them a favor, some will require you to learn more about them and be more intelligent in your approach, which is why the Deep Profiler is needed. Next, the Disrupt hack is very simple in that it hacks an enemy's optic and then causes shock damage that lasts for roughly 5 seconds. I have found that this skill can become very handy in every single mission that you're going to do, especially when you just need to get past an enemy. Maybe you don't want to take them down, maybe you don't have a silencer on your gun and you don't want to cause, heightened awareness for the rest of the enemies around you. You can then use the Disrupt hack and then kind of just get around that person. So it's one thing that I definitely recommend that you get early on. Speaking on Disrupt hack, the Attract hack is another useful skill to have. This skill simply lets you attract people to nearby objects like an electrical box for say, which then of course can then explode or shock them, or if you just need to get them the hell out of the way for a few seconds as you sneak by. Next, we move on to Skin Mesh. I would highly recommend that you unlock Skin Mesh, which overall just adds a buff to your defense for every single operative. Especially if you're playing on a higher difficulty or maybe have permadeath on, this is definitely a must-have to add more survivability to your crew as each operative takes less damage. Last but not least, we have the electroshock trap, or the electroshock ball as I like to call it. Essentially what this is it is a trap that you can throw out there and then you can have enemies walk into it, or you can just throw it right at an enemy and it will explode and basically take a chunk of damage or kill them right then and there. This is very handy and very useful on a lot of missions. You can set it in doorways, you can set it where you think there's going to be a lot of people trying to get to you, and it will handle them from there. Also, it does have a jamming mechanism for guns, so if you want to jam all of your enemies' guns when it goes off in a nearby radius, as well as an EMP if you upgrade it all the way. The EMP will essentially disable all electronics, so if you're in a place where you have a lot of drones, you have a lot of people, a lot of weapons, this is going to become very handy. Alright everyone, so those are some highly recommended tech skills that you should have unlocked early on, or at least by now if you have been playing. I do honestly hope that they add more to the game as the DLCs come out, but who knows at this point. Our community is well on its way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I need your help in doing so by tapping that subscribe button and hitting the thumbs up. We have plenty of more guides, gameplay, and tips for Watch Dogs Legion coming very soon, so be on the lookout for those as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.